Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Thuram making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Getting up there! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. That's a sharp pass. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guardiola. Carreras. That is good alertness. Olise. Searching pass he's played there. Plays it across. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
France still without a single shot on target. Might be danger. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Looking for options for movement. Griezmann cross. Impressive, John. That's another chance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Morientes constantly looking for the ball into the box. Oh, super find.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Olise. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. Fermin.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dani Olmo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Yamal. Carvajal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Guardiola. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Shapes to shoot! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. France are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Away we go again. France leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Yamal. And it's Pedri. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Fermin gets across to intercept that. Griezmann. Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo running with intent. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. Garcia clears it away. France are still that goal to the good. Pedri. Space for him to turn and look. The ball goes... Oh, good line! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think...
It's Dembele! Off the post! Pedri, who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Yamal, decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Spain have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Real chance! He's hit it first time.
Lamine Yamal really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's Dembele. Griezmann, lofted in. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Olmo. Pedri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Terrific save by Manuel. Denied by an instinctive save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. There's the shot! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Guardiola plays it short. Carreras takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guardiola makes the interception. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Olise! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Terrific effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's Dembele! Another one of football's and how moments. So, third corner of the game.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for a runner. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Olise. Great vision. Vieira. Towering header. Goal, France! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he welcomes it in.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Lopez. Driving on and making good progress. Tries a shot! Oh, crossbar! Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Time added on 4 minutes. Carvajal. Steaming on goalwards. Dembele. Nice looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France can be...
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Delivery from Mbappe. And it's Conte. Oh, no joy this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. And it's Dembele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No, it's come to nothing. Schneider. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nedved. That is a great pick out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that...
Lewandowski! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Nice looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gerrard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a searching pass. Pass is just off target. Oh, that's a fine interception. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Probing pass. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Shaw. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's off and running.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Batistuta. Half an hour played now. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an
real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Nedved. Nedved! Vieri going about things with real menace. Akanji. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Guardiola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Schneider. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Schneider deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo. That's good vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Shaw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Batistuta. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One, and that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a chance! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vieri receives it in a wide position. Guardiola. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerrard. Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played. And they win it back again. Played into space. Dinked through. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the
Le
game.
numéro 8.
So that's two now without
Le
reply.
numéro 2.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Le numéro 19.
Akanji.
Numéro 4.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Vieri. Schneid. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Schneider. Ah, and that pass just didn't quite work. Schneider.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Floated through. Thinks about the shot. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Dembele. Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Now it's Raul. Schneider. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cafu makes the interception. And it's Schneider. Raul. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that has not gone well. And smartly reclaimed. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. He's under a lot of pressure there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And here's Nedved. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. Flashes a header! Great football, shot and save.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. Dembele. The final 5 minutes. Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. Pirlo. Dembele. He's picked his way through. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Dembele.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Batistuta. Vieri. Pirlo. Schneider does have his... And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Cher public.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.